axes in, keep looking to the right, because you're going to see something coming very fast, which is the Mughal. From the right, Dodge Bailey.
This is for a little aeroplane.
In the famous Mughal of Alex Henshaw. As Dodge flies past, take a look at the cockpit of the aeroplane, see how far back in the aircraft it is, and how little forward vision the pilot has. Oh, he's showing us what small wings it has there. But I asked Dodge about flying it. He said, well, actually, the view out of it is really rather poor. I think the worst view out of any cockpit we've got here is the DH-88 Comet. You can't see very much out of that at all. It's slightly better than the Comet, but it's worse than the Spitfire. So you've got very poor vision forwards and downwards. Well, I asked Dodge what it was like to fly. He said the takeoff is actually pretty tricky.
Love the registration.
You've got directional
Gee-whiz.
control problems.
Mog.
You have to wind up the power fairly slowly to make sure that you're fully under control before your next power application. Because it has got a lot of power and does accelerate pretty quickly.
He's going to go.
His next comment was that if he put a blindfold on me and put me in it when it was flying, took the blindfold off and said, what are you flying? I'd probably say I was flying a Hurricane. Just like the Hurricane, it's a bit twitchy in pitch. Hurricane's got very low pitch. In fact, in some cases it's unstable in pitch, statically unstable. He said the Mughal's a bit like that. And he said for landing, like the Spitfire, you do a curved approach because you can't really see very well in front of you, and you have to be bang on the speed. 75 knots over the hedge to land. That's fast for a light aeroplane. Although the Mughal would go over 220 miles an hour, it was developed to go even faster than that in its racing days. Said at the moment, in level flight, the way it's set up at the moment, it'll do about 170 knots, which is about 200 miles an hour. Alex Henshaw actually developed it to go very fast in racing. He was successful at racing and won the King's Cup Air Race in 1938. He then modified it extensively, including extra fuel tanks. Did a reconnaissance flight in a Vega Gull with his father, and then flew this aeroplane from Gravesend to Cape Town. He flew from Gravesend to Cape Town in 39 hours and 23 minutes with only 4 stops. He spent just over a day on the ground and did the same thing on the way back, taking 11 minutes longer. So not only did he smash the record, but he also smashed the there and back record, and including all his stops there and back, he averaged 120 miles an hour. Absolutely amazing. Get the book, borrow one, read it, The Flight of the Mew Gull, and here it comes into land. I keep on getting different instructions in my ear. I'm now told, I think the Navy expression is delay that last flight. I'm now told that the Hurricane is going to display before the finish.